Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Phrasal Verb Quiz Part 27. In this video, you must choose the correct word to complete the phrasal verb in each question. You may need to pause the video at each question to think of your answers. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 1. And the answer is the thief will be answering for his crimes for more than a few years. To answer for something means to be held responsible for it. And in this case, the thief who stole things would be answering for, or he would be responsible for all the crimes that he did, right? Usually this is talking about jail. If you answer for a crime, you go to jail. Got it? All right. Number 2. And the answer is they escaped the bad snowstorm while they were camping by holing up in a cave that they discovered. Now, to hole up somewhere just means to stay in a safe place. And it's usually a way to escape from something, usually something bad. You hold up somewhere. And in this case, this is what happened. They were camping in the woods and they found a cave and they holed up there. That's what it means, to stay in a place, to be safe. Okay, number 3. And the answer is, I didn't think the painters would finish painting my house today, but they kept at it all day and were able to do it. If you keep at something, you continue to do it. And that's what happened here in the case with the painters. They kept at it. They continued to work on the person's house all day and they were able to finish it. All right, that's what it means here. All right, number 4. And the answer is, we made it through the blizzard because I had stocked up on extra food and blankets. Now, if you stock up on something, it just means that you gather something or keep a supply of something. That's what to stock up means. And that's what happened in our example here. The person had stocked up on or had kept a supply of extra things like food and blankets, and they were able to get through the blizzard. All right, number 5. And the answer is, with the advent of electric cars, the demand for gasoline cars nowadays is dying out. If something dies out, it fades away or diminishes over time. And in our example here, with new electric cars, people are starting to buy them instead of buying the gasoline cars nowadays. And so this demand is dying out. It is diminishing. All right, this is what it means. All right, number 6. And the answer is, my wife didn't like the idea of adopting a stray dog, but I worked on her emotions for a while, and in the end, she felt bad for the animal and agreed to do it. Now, if you work on somebody, like in our example here, the person was working on his wife, it just means that he was trying to influence or manipulate her. Okay, and that's really what it means in this particular context. To work on somebody is to influence them, all right, in a way, either talking, or there's many different ways. You can give them gifts, all right, trying to convince them to do something. You work on them. Got it? All right, number 7. And the answer is, after much negotiation, I was able to convince the car salesperson to lower the price on the car I wanted, so he knocked off $1,000 and then I bought it. All right, if in this particular context, knocked off means to reduce something. And usually it's reduce the price of something. And that's what happened here with the car. The person convinced the salesperson, or they negotiated, where the salesperson knocked off or reduced the price of his car by $1,000. All right. Number 8. And the answer is, I tried dieting several times in the past, but I was never successful because I always gave in to my cravings for sweets. Okay, so if you give in to something, then you allow this desire or feeling to control you. And that's what this example is all about. The person could not control the cravings that he had for sweets. Okay? He always gave in to them. So he actually surrendered to the cravings. That's what give into means. Kind of like to give up. Okay? Number 9. And the answer is, we have a strict dress code at work, but we are allowed to dress down on Fridays. Now, if you dress down, it just means that you dress casually. All right, so the strict dress code that they're talking about in this example is probably formal. They had to dress formally for work, but then on Fridays, they could dress down. They could dress casually. Got it? All right, number 10, the final question. And the answer is, I turned in early last night because I had to get up early this morning. Now, if you turn in, it just means to go to bed. That's really all it means here. And this person in the example turned in, went to bed early because they had to get up early in the morning. Got it? That's all for this video. Did you get everything correct? No? Well, try it again. Thanks again for subscribing, everyone. And remember what I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.